Me, you, and Nick District talked about it last night.
I've never been more upset in my life, man.
All right, but we're going into grand finals for Smash Ultimate. We've seen this before. It is Nicko, Ilus Nicko with his Shulk versus Paragon Send. We've seen this before. The trend and the matchup have set it. The sword will put a dent on Send's approach, and that's going to make it super hard. That's why he was sent to losers, right? But he's going back with vengeance.
So, I definitely got to watch this early.
Wow.
Ooh, gosh.
Wow.
Forward smash, okay. But I watched this set earlier, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is not fair for Ness. Like, dealing with the giant disjoint is just not cool. And you know, Send has a few other characters, but it's always very interesting to not like see maybe him try another character that he does have in an arsenal in this matchup.
Yeah. The character, I mean, the way that Nicko is able to understand his opponent's advantages over his own with the character is what allows him to understand this is the time to go to shield, this is the time to go to jump, this is the time to go to speed. He understands that so well that he knows when to lead the pressure with Buster Art and then immediately keep going for it.
He's good.
Awareness is incredible for this Shulk player. Sadly for him, he couldn't pull out that shield, or maybe he was gone, but look, he's going for the aggressive options, and he almost paid the price for it the first time. This is the first time the counter has worked on that PK Rocket, and you know that the crowd is excited, but more excited for this is Spike.
My lord!
I mean,
can we get back onto the stage? We got a Dragon Ball Z fight going on off stage, bro. Okay, air. Oh, he's carrying him across the stage.
Oh, Buster? I don't know about Buster.
That's why you see that quick switch to jumps. But Nicko's in a really rough spot here to use the air dodge, and the air slash is not
He's
enough.
just dead. He said, don't ever pull no BS like that on me. He was like, you thought?
Lots of pressure from Send, just going in every single time, adding extra pressure when it was time to recover from Nicko. And it's hard, you know, because Ness just has so many options to deal with it. And for the first time, the counter works.
Yeah, look at the way that down smash sends Nicko at such an off angle that he just did not have enough. He already burned directional air dodge to avoid the hurt box from the blast zone, but then still being in the rough position of just that down smash in general. It's a rough angle to actually recover from, especially if you're Shulk.
After he died there, he only took 36% and took 2 stocks. He was highly upset.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't come all the way from Utah for nothing.
I mean, Nicko is coming back, man, and he's looking to just try to cement himself into grand finals. But we'll see. I mean, like you said, Send did not come to Utah from nothing. What a fair trade!
Almost paying the price for it. He's not going to be able to recover that stock. Only 66%. Send looking very, very clean at this point. He really needs to set up some Smash Monado to get the stock as soon as possible, because otherwise Send is going to keep going at it and getting so much more percentage off.
That was very Smash 4-like. I feel like in Ultimate, you don't see the triple fair very much anymore. You normally see like the double to like the retreat. And I'm just like, there's just no way he's going to carry into that blast zone. And then he's getting hit by that as well. Send feeling himself right now.
Yeah, Send is coming back with a vengeance. He is not going to let Nicko walk away with this for free at all.
All right. No PK Rocket, just enough till to add some extra pressure. Nicko's struggling here to get something done, especially because Send is just moving so much, and he's proposing like just enough so Nicko doesn't feel comfortable. Smash Monado is out, so he really needs nothing other than that sword connecting to get that stock, and that is exactly what happens.
All right, forward throw is going to take that stock. All right, ooh, once again, we got the up air, send him off stage. Back throw, not yet going to kill. Needs to have him at about 100%. Ooh, right into the stage, and he's
the
gonna
angle
die.
is off. Yeah, one more time.
Oh,
this
man.
is, I mean, Send, like I said, Send is coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah, those stage spikes have been the bane of the Shulk player, the Shulk main, who's really struggling despite the winnable, on paper, right, the winnable matchup that the Monado sword provides against a PK boy. But just Send's going in every single time and getting so much after every single interaction.
So, and that's one of those situations, the average player is not going to get a punish there on Nicko, but he got the fall down up air to a couple of fairs.
Yeah.
Okay, there, gets him onto that platform.
Good empty hop from Nicko there, because he knows I already have Send off the stage. I need this control now, and I'll play it safe here with my ability to actually go ahead and scoop him up.
Smash Monado working just as intended. No, the air dodge.
Oh,
That's going to be it.
nice
way.
game. Wow.
Clutch Monado jump just in order to recover. Survived for a little bit longer. Now this is where Buster needs to make the most out of, and that he does. He's closing that gap quite quickly.
All right, back throw.
And he also has to be careful because each Monado, oh yeah, that's it. No, still living great DI from Nicko.
Wow, can't trust Vance.
I thought, so the reason why is because each Monado art changes Shulk's base property.
Yeah.
So
no, you just lied to all the viewers, bro. He's not dead there.
I thought he would have been dead.
No.
Don't change the subject. Why you lie to us?
All right, here you go. Now with
There
Shield
we go.
gone,
That's
the
a
nair
kill.
is going to be added. The magic number, of course, powering up the Utah, knowing that he is just one game away from resetting the bracket. He's really wanting to challenge.
Shout out to that Liquid Death. No,
Yeah,
they're not drinking Modelo's, just so you know. gotta make sure you know.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Hey man, they told me I needed to hydrate the people.
We got all the Mexican
Modelo
players
soon.
and influence. We couldn't get Modelo.
Modelo sponsor coming
I
soon.
gave y'all free water with Liquid Death. What more you want from me?
You want Liquid Death is all we need. You need to stay hydrated, so make sure to go check out Liquid Death
Imagine
hydrating
trying
us.
to flex that you gave somebody free water, bro.
Hey man, it's quality free water. I'll tell you that right now.
True. Shout out to you guys. But oh my gosh.
Here you go. Oh, this could be very dangerous. He's still going to recover, but the pressure won't stop from Shulk. Now that the Buster is out, you know that he will try to go for the aggression, and he gets a little bit of it. So at least that counts, but just falling in the fire with the Buster will play a
Oh, that's a
short
missing
forward
foot, yeah. As I was mentioning last game, the thing here for Nicko is he also has to always be careful which Monado art he's in,
Yeah.
just because they changed Shulk's base property. Yeah. So if he's caught in the wrong Monado at the wrong time, that could be an easy stock for Send.
Okay. Air gets out of there, uses the jump, lets him land though. He's like, I guess you do got that dish joint. Let me chill real quick. Resets things, get him off the stage, and the fair is going to take the stock. Sin said, you know what? A 3-0 is looking mighty nice right now.
Yes. And I would like to know, chat, please let us know who do you think is going, or what do you think is going to happen? Will Send reset this bracket, or will Nicko clutch to the victory that is almost so close that you can almost taste it? Please let us know, chat. What's going to happen? Please curse it for us so we don't have to.
Dang. All right, and
You tell him, sir.
This is actually, these are the two people that I predicted to be, to win the tournament today.
I did not have Nicko in my cards. I mean, like I said, he was such a strong player pre-COVID. Yeah. Now look at him. He's here in grand finals defending as the last remaining SoCal player.
Okay.
Nice. He barely used that air dodge. Jump art is not going to be enough, but he doesn't have it just yet.
Not again, bruh.
Yeah, getting caught under the weird area that PS2, I don't know why you guys love it, but there it is. The stock is gone back into neutrality. No percentage on each of those sides, but Nicko is the first one to break it. The Buster is out, so you know that just aggression is about to come out quickly. Shut down by that defense.
Okay, so yeah, eat these up tilts.
I like that because the way that Shulk is now the heaviest character with shield art, Send is looking for that easy percent to get.
Uh-oh, the down tilt into the PK fire. Another PK fire. And then he got the grab.
That's insane.
Not going to kill, but that was kind of cute.
That was absolutely ridiculous. That string with the jab lock, absolutely crazy. And this is it. This is the last opportunity that Nicko has in order to just keep that set going. Shield saving him at this point.
That was crazy. Depending on his get-up time, he could have got hit by that. All right, fair. All right, and all Sin has to do is not get knocked off stage. That is not going to take it, but the Nair will.
That Nair hitbox is just one of the biggest hitboxes I've seen. Like, it's able enough to actually, like, and it lasts so long, it's able to actually beat him out for air dodge.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's a
we
reset.
get the reset. Yes, indeed, Send with a wish.
What is the biggest event that Nicko has won?
Genesis Black, way back in 2019, he won Genesis Black.
Okay.
Yeah, over players like Larry, and yeah, over someone like Larry. That was the biggest event he's ever won. And of course, I believe man, I don't want to say because I could be wrong.
Maybe like a PNW or
yeah, he did win. Poor priority. He won a poor priority. Yeah, where he made that infamous pose. But Nicko, it's going to be interesting now because Sen is running in with momentum here.
Yeah.
And Nicko is on the biggest back foot. Look at that.
Wow.
Stock one.
Shut up.
Stock one.
Shut up. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, no.
He got 0 to death with a hitbox that he wasn't even there. That's absolutely ridiculous, but that's the kind of thing to expect from such a great player as Sen. You know that he will go for them because they work.
Yeah.
So at this rate, Genesis Black is the biggest event that he won because the way Sen is looking right now.
And I wouldn't even argue it's actually one of the poor priorities because that was way more stacked than Genesis Black.
Oh my gosh! But Sen is like, I need to get on the board. I've been here before. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I am the regional king.
Ooh.
I like that from Nicko because he doesn't want to mess us up. He wants to go for something confirmed and true, and that's going to be the double forward there. He's got even stocks here, but that percent deficit is what's going to kill him possibly.
All right, here we go. Still Sen proposing quite a lot, knowing that PK Thunder will position Nicko in a way in which he can basically follow up whenever PK Flash, just adding a little bit of extra pressure, but the shield is out. That will ensure survivability. Lucky for Nicko, but still looking quite rough on the edges.
And I like that there. He held him for a second. Was like, maybe it'll go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what he waited for. You actually, one thing Sen could have also done, he could have actually just mashed after he grabbed them for the pummel. Because each damage does take away from the shield arm.
All right, got the back airs coming out. Sen only sitting at 26%. There's the parry up there. Not able to get off the platform, though. Knocked off the stage once again. Last place you want to be versus Shulk. Ooh, okay.
I like that Nicko's finally like, he's trying to move away as much as possible when it comes to that boxing range that Sen loves to be at.
Sen doesn't care though. Like he's ready to chase you down, and that's exactly why I think Nicko's struggling here because he's on a bit of a defensive playstyle, and Sen is just running away with it. Good trade that finally helps the Monado boy. However, it's still looking quite dire because Sen is just keeping on the aggression. The percentage keeps on rising, and as you mentioned, being on the defensive allows Sen to be on the offensive.
Yeah.
Which allows him to just get away with a lot of things.
We saw that versus Apollo Kage.
Yeah.
Gets him off the stage. Not able to get what he wanted there on the edge guard. All right. Sends him up into the air.
Nice. Good swing here with the forward air.
Disjoint. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. But the great tech allows him to survive just a little bit longer. This is do or die. You need that smash, and you need to connect it real hard because otherwise it's looking like this is going to be a game for Sen. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah. And you're just like, what move did he even throw out right there?
Back here. That was back here.
In that scenario, you have to look at how back air's frame data is going to beat Shulk's forward air because it has that starting frames.
Yeah.
Shulk is actually one of the only characters in Smash that actually sheathes his sword and is a sword character, and it's part of his actual mechanic. He's the only sword character that resheathes his sword every single time, and it's the only way that he can actually use the Monado arms. It's the trade-off, the starting frames that he gets from it.
Right. And even if it's a trade, like it's still gonna be on Sen's favor, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it really doesn't matter. Oh, that was a nair actually.
Yeah, that was a nair, and it's the starting frames of forward air.
Yeah.
It's just the way that Shulk works.
Yeah.
That's actually great. I've never even thought about, like, I mean, you see him running around with it on his back, but he's just like...
No, he's the only character who actually sheathes and resheathes the sword, and because of that, the starting frames is what suffers. But the trade-off is he gets access to like one of the most broken specials of all the games is the Monado arts.
Definitely, and now that we're going into a true neutral stage, we get the small battlefield. A quick reminder for those of you who don't know it yet, small battlefield, it's not that it's smaller, it's the same size as Final Destination, Battlefield, even Kalos itself, at least in length when it comes to the floor. Really, of course, the blast zones are going to change a little bit, but the defining factor is that the platforms are slightly lower than Pokemon Stadium 2, which allows a lot of characters up tilt to just connect a little easier.
Definitely.
That
fair into the stage.
Oh my God.
And he's going to tech that. He was like, I know I'm going to get hit by it. I am ready for this.
Sen has been so good at just understanding Nicko's timing when it comes to him being off stage and Nicko trying to hit him with an aerial.
Oh yeah, there's just times where he knows I'm going to get hit. There's nothing I can do to avoid this, but I'm going to be ready for it.
Careful here, gets the drag
Back
down.
throw.
Yeah.
Sitting at a little over 100%. Tiny bit of rage.
Yep, and that'll be enough. SoCal popping off there for the last remaining player.
This is do or die for the region, really. Oh, careful, you don't want to get spiked, but instead almost trying to go for it himself. You know that Shulk spike can be a little unreliable or at least hard to get, especially when you got Sen, a competitor like Sen, in which he will, those angles are going to be on point to avoid that.
We need these guys to stay on stage, man. Like, they're both dropping like flies and coming back. All right,
I think and the thing here for Nicko is that he's been, and for Sen as well, Sen is doing a really good job of just trying to keep this close quarters combat.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be on Nicko's sword range.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what he's, look at the way that Sen is able to move
really
around
close.
Nicko, and he stays close. Nicko has not been able to space out Sen.
No way.
Yeah.
Not again.
That actually hit?
Yeah, the same thing that happened in the ledge. The backside hitbox for it allowed it to connect, and that's Sen running away with it. You cannot let him get away with it, Nicko. You really need to start putting that.
That was good.
Get up
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And that's the one thing that you can actually do to actually do that.
All right, the down tilt. He got caught in the fire. He said, I'm out of here. I've seen some crazy things. Oh, there. Tries to get him with the PK fire. He did not go low, though. Another PK fire. Maybe a little too greedy. Puts himself on the ledge. All right, gets back on these nairs. Putting in a lot of work this set.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Everything is flowing now. And you can see Nicko feel a little bit more comfortable against the forward smash. Almost not taking the stock. This is it. He really needs to get a little bit of percentage before Smash Monado comes out. Yeah, but he needs a win condition, and that is Smash Art Monado.
Or getting Ness off stage.
And even if you can't do it in Smash Art, the other art that Nicko can make. As I was about to say it, I was going to say, look, the other art that he can actually put it through with is going to be the actual speed art. With that, he can actually just, and I think that's one thing we haven't seen too much from Nicko so far. We haven't seen speed art as much. That's another art that Shulk has in the neutral, but here we have a good example of how it's been shut down from Sen. Sen does not give Nicko that much time to be in speed art.
Hey, you know what?
And that actually killed there even more so than ever, because the way that jump art works is that it'll make Shulk the lightest character, in which you can die at earlier percents, as early as Smash Art would be in.
You gotta understand Nicko though. If he goes out with jump or speed, yeah, he gets good edge guard opportunities, but you gotta understand that if he misses, Sen will take the stock because gimping Shulk is super easy. So even a straight nair is going to put Nicko in an unrecoverable position. Yeah. So he's going for the safer route. And I mean, so far it hasn't worked because Sen is one game away from stealing Wavedash 2022.
That's so crazy, bro.
I mean, the SoCal curse continues.
Bro, RIP to SoCal. Like, y'all thought y'all had it. And
we thought I don't want to say it just yet. I thought we had it. I thought we really had it this time.
And then Sin was like, hold my liquid death.
Let's go. Let's go indeed. Just like that, the Buster starts showing up. This maybe being a little bit late than we would expect. It gets enough beat to get some extra damage, but the stock difference is just maybe not too big at this point because that Smash Monado was just on point. The magic number once again doing its wonders.
Yeah.
That was very important for him there to get that stock at that percent, because this is definitely something that he can make up. Back throw is going to send him off stage though. Can he get away from this PK Thunder? He's in shield. All right, takes it back onto the stage. Oh gosh, the trade. Doesn't want to do that. Gets him off stage.
This Smash Art was so crucial. That would have changed so much.
Yeah. It's what I'm telling you. One stray hit, one mistake from Nicko, and Sen is going to take this stock. That's exactly what happened. And you're risking it once again. At this point, you have to, right? Let's admit that. But you gotta be very, very, very on point whenever you want to go out. Otherwise, Sen will run away with it, and he's just one stock away from doing it.
And we saw some very beautiful movement coming out from Sen there.
And the SoCal chant, man, they are rooting for their boy to just get the game.
In the set that we saw in winner side of bracket, Nicko would have hit that fair. But here, Sen just positioning so better, so he was able to reverse that edge guard. Oh my gosh, speaking of edge guard!
Nicko's still fighting, he's still fighting!
He said, this ain't over yet. Gets the back air, calls him off stage. So now, you know, he's a little more cautious about going off stage now.
Yeah, he is. It's just that Sen is not afraid to challenge him. He's not, and with a character like Ness, he can actually put out the hitboxes to do so.
He's still respecting Smash Monado. That's the thing. He
Yes.
was stalling there on the left side, and you gotta understand why this could be a smash attack. Takes it. 70%. There's still a glimpse of opportunity, but Send is really trying to fight against it. 100% already. Nicko really needs to make no mistakes.
The parry, back throw, not gonna kill mid. Never mind. Never mind. Mid stage, I thought he was safe.
I thought he was safe too, but you know what, man? Nicko says, today, you were the better player. Good stuff. That's the handshake. That's the hug.
Sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship,
we
man.
love it. We love it here.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, it is with our proud honor to give you guys your Wavedash 2022 first champion, Sen, all the way from Utah, over Nicko.
Over everybody.
Over
we
everybody.
Got Big Boss, which is ranked 0 for a while, for a couple months. We got Andre coming up from Puebla from a Smash Factory.
And if you guys are looking for the update, Hbox has won Melee as well.
Yeah, like it was a bit of a good timing there. Ultimate is over, Melee is over. Everyone is celebrating at this point. Unfortunately for SoCal, it's not the trophy's
you
not
know
gonna
what?
stay home.
To all the sub-regions of SoCal, 818 may not have locals, but you know what? We still out here. We are the last man standing, and we are still the Great 1-8.
Definitely.
Looking at all these offstage interactions from Sen is just actually wild. The adaptation that we saw from Winterside Bracket, because what we saw in Winterside Bracket was Nicko, all right, I'm going to just knock you off stage and hit you with this spear. Sen is like, nah. In the reset, you're not getting these edge guards. I am going to make it back to the stage.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane from both of them, specifically for Sen.
That last situation was really scary for Nicko, too, because had that shield been a little smaller, that would have been a break, and that would have been over. He would have never on that stock. Never.
Yeah, this is going to be it for us. We have no instructions to stall, so we can only tell you guys that we appreciate you guys for being here, for the sponsors, for the great work of the TOs, of everyone in production, Lazen, all the nights well spent, I would dare say, to be honest.
I'm going to be real honest with you guys. As somebody who brought this together with Top Shelf, Lazen, Slicer, given everything that has happened, I still want to give you guys thank you for sticking out with us, man. We wanted to really bring something back for SoCal after so long, and to have it, even despite it all, come together, man. Shout-outs to you, Sensor. Make it all the way from Nebraska, dude. Like, you came through, man. Shout-outs to you for coming through. Shout-outs to everybody. Shout-outs to the good folks at home. Shout-outs to Baja California, man. I know you guys spent like 3 hours in. Shout-outs to the restream en español
Namis, gracias.
From Namis, man. I know you guys definitely want to be part of it, and you guys were able to be part of it. Shout-outs to Liquid Death, but most importantly, shout-outs to Beast Coast, man, because they out here and they definitely pull through.
Logitech, oh, here we go, on demand, on the spot. This is it, the top 8. Send just doing a phenomenal run. We got Nicko in second, representing SoCal. We got Andrick, a little southern SoCal. It's Baja California. Apollo Kage, Nito, Big Boss. There's some Mexican representation there. Tyranx, AC, just phenomenal display. And of course, the 9